Now, in this lecture, I am going to discuss about the characteristics of a computer. The first is a speed. A computer is a very fast device. It can perform in a few seconds the amount of work that a human being can do in an entire year if he worked day and night and did nothing else. In other words, a computer can do in a few minutes what would take a man his entire lifetime. While talking about the speed of computer, we do not talk it in terms of second or even millisecond, but in terms of microsecond, 10 to the power minus 6 second, microsecond and nanosecond, and even picosecond, 10 to the power minus 12 second. Some powerful computer is capable of performing several billions or even trillions simple arithmetic operation per second. Billions means 10 to the power 9 second, and in a 10 to the power 9 number, and a trillion 10 to the power 12. Automatic. It is a automatic machine, works by itself without human intervention. Computers are automatic machines because once started on job, they carry out the job normally without any human assistance until it is finished. But computers being machines cannot start themselves and cannot go out and find their own problems and solutions. Humans need to instruct a computer using coded instructions that specify exactly how it will do a particular job. Some of the other characteristics of computer, such as speed and accuracy, are because they are automatic and work on a problem without any human intervention. Accuracy. The third one is accuracy. In addition to being very fast, computers are very accurate. Accuracy of a computer is consistently high, and the degree of its accuracy depends upon its design. A computer performs every calculation with the same accuracy. However, some errors can occur in computer. These errors are mainly due to human rather than the technological weakness. For example, errors may occur due to imprecise thinking by a programmer, a person who writes instructions for a computer to solve a particular problem is called programmer, or incorrect input data. We often refer to computer errors caused due to incorrect input data or unreliable programs as garbage in, garbage out, GIGO, garbage in, garbage out. Next one is diligence. Unlike human beings, a computer is free from monotony, tiredness, and lack of concentration. It can continuously work for hours without creating any error and without grumbling. Hence, computers scores over human beings in doing routine types of jobs that requires great accuracy. If 10 million calculations have to be performed, a computer will perform the last one with exactly the same accuracy and speed as the first one. Next, versatility. Versatility is one of the most wonderful things about a computer. One moment it is preparing results of an examination, in the next it is busy preparing electricity bills, and in between it may be helping an office secretary to trace an important letters in a second. All that is required to change its talent is to slip in a new program into it. In brief, a computer is capable of performing almost any task if the task can be reduced to a finite series of logical steps. Now the power of remembering. Human beings acquire knowledge. His her brain subconsciously selects what it feels to be important and worth retaining in memory. The brain relegates unimportant details to back of the mind or just forgets them. This is not the case with computers. A computer can store and recall any amount of information because of its secondary storage. A type of detachable memory is called secondary storage. It can retain a piece of information as long as a user desires, and the user can recall the information whenever required. Even after several years, a user can recall exactly the same information that she had stored in a computer several years ago. A computer forgets or loses certain information only when a user asks it to do so. Hence, it is entirely up to the user to make a computer retain or forget some information. Next, no IQ. A computer is not a magical device. It possesses no intelligence of its own. Its IQ is zero, at least until today. It has to be told what to do and in what sequence. Hence, only a user determines what tasks a computer will perform, or a computer cannot take its own decision in this regard. And the last, most important point is that it has no feeling, that is, no feelings. That is, computers are devoid of emotions. They have no feelings and no instincts because they are machines. All the men have succeeded in building a memory for a computer, but no computer possesses the equivalent of a human heart and soul. Based on our feelings, taste, knowledge, and experience, we often make certain judgments in our day-to-day life, whereas computers cannot make such judgments on their own. They make judgment based on the instructions given to them in the form of programs that are written by us, human beings. So these are the characteristics of a computer. Now we see this in summary. That first one is a speed. It can perform several billions or even trillions simple arithmetic operation per second. Automatic. It carries out a job normally without any human intervention. Accuracy. Performs every calculation with the same accuracy. Versatility. It can perform a wide variety of tasks. Diligence. It is free from monotony, tiredness, and lack of concentration. Memory. It can store huge amount of information and can recall any piece of this information whenever required. No IQ. It cannot take its own decision and has to be instructed what to do and in what sequence. No feelings. It cannot make judgment based on feelings and instincts. So these are the characteristics of computer in synopsis. Now now we see the evolution of computers, how it is evolved. So there are, we can divide it into 5 generation. The evolution can be divided into 5 generation.